Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to show you a few projects that I've been working on. Got several things coming up. And so yesterday I got in here in my messy room. As most of you know, my scrapbook area is also my washroom. So things tend to get a little bit hectic and noisy in here. But I had several cards that I wanted to work on, and I wanted to share a little bit of warmth. I know I haven't been on quite some time. I've been trying to get my world in a better place with where I should be. So let me show you a few of my cards, and then I'll talk more about that. Okay, so the first one I made is a thank you card. So it just says thanks, and that's some kind of a map. And I used the cutting templates from Little Yellow Bicycle. And then I'm trying to use up some of my scraps. So there's my thank you card. And then I did this hi. And then I did a hello. And then I did a thinking of you. Can you see that? And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a difference, whether it's just a small hello or helping someone with groceries while they're out in the car and it's raining. I just want to make a small difference. I left a place of employment last year where I felt like I was not appreciated. I worked underneath someone that was very negative, and I felt very frustrated every single day. And I knew that I wanted to make a positive impact, in the world. So I thought, well, what's something that I can do quickly and be helpful and still make a decent amount of income. And so I thought I would go into nursing school. So I applied for LPN school, and I soon realized, as much as I enjoyed the class, that it was not for me. That was not. I'm 46 years old, and I did not have the mindset and the willpower to continue on that journey. And so I left. And I prayed and prayed and prayed, and I asked God to show me where I was supposed to be. And I applied for different jobs, and He led me to a place of employment, and I'm very content with where I'm at. It seems like it's a very good company. I feel appreciated. I like my coworkers, and it's a good place. But I don't feel like I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I've been praying and praying, and I've just started thinking, I can make a difference in somebody's world by sending them something, by commenting. I can try to make someone smile. That's my goal. I want to make a difference. So I have made these little cards. There was a gentleman that I rode a bus to school. I commuted, and there was a gentleman on the bus, and I personally listen to Christian contemporary music. And this gentleman that drove the bus played contemporary Christian music. It was very low, but I could hear it, and I would sing. And so obviously he knew that I was familiar with God, but based on the conversations in the bus with the few other people that were on there, you would not think that they were Christ-like. And so to me, that was his way of trying to make a difference in somebody's life. He would try to reach out to someone each and every day, and I witnessed that. And so I have now decided to make this gentleman a thank you card, because by him playing that music every morning on that journey to that school, it made a difference in my world. And so I appreciate that. So I'm letting him know that to me, he was making a difference. So there's that card. My thinking of you card is for a friend that I never get to see. She lives in another town, and so I want to make a difference in her day and bring a smile to her face and let her know I'm thinking of her. My high card is for a little elderly lady that I have befriended, and I like to make a difference in her world. She is a believer in the Lord. She has a husband that is not doing well. He's very unhealthy, has a lot of medical issues, and she's having to care for him and doesn't get out very often. So they're pretty much homebound all the time. And so I try to make a difference in her day and let her know that I love her and care about her. And my final card is I was going to church on a regular basis. I had found a church that I felt that I was supposed to be there. I felt very welcomed. However, I was the only one going. My husband did not want to attend with me. Not that he didn't like the church. He did like the church. He just does not want to go to church. And so I, stopped going. I didn't want to sit in the pew by myself. So I'm writing to the church to let them know that I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt welcomed, and I would love to be there and be present with that community. However, I don't want to sit there without my husband. And so what I have chosen to do is, if I can't bring my husband to God, I'm going to bring God to my husband. And so I have started every Sunday morning, I fix our coffee, and I immediately turn on YouTube, and I turn to watch Steve Furtick. And I hope I'm saying his name right. But he's with the Evolution Church, and we now have church every Sunday morning. And my husband may not be sitting in a church pew, but he's receiving the message of the Lord. And so I'm thankful for that. So that's where I'm at right now in my world. I want to try to do what I can for God and make a difference in some small way. And I hope that I've reached out to somebody, because I felt led to make this video. I felt led that God wanted me to speak to somebody. I don't know who my message is for, but there it is. So thanks for listening. Thanks for looking at my cards. If you'd like to hear more, just, please message me. I'll pray with you. Just let me know. I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll make some cards together another day.